What's up? Quick vertical live stream up here taking care of some errands in the morning. I wanted to touch bases with y'all. Yeah, we cooling out right now, making some early morning runs. We still on deck for the Let's Have a Conversation. Well, for the conversations with OSD Live Reloaded at 3 o'clock. Nothing's changed that, so we still good with that. Just kind of wanted to touch bases with y'all real quick. I ain't gonna be too long on this live stream. It's kind of like a prequel. Hope you all are having a good morning. I'm definitely having a good morning. Blessed to see another day. Want to send some positivity your way and just say thank you. Beautiful Sunday. Beautiful, beautiful Sunday. Beautiful Sunday we having. And just see if y'all ready for later on. You know, conversations with OSD Live. Y'all know it's a segment where you all, the audience, comes up, share your thoughts on my content. I always start there with my content. I don't really jump to a particular topic or whatever. I always start with my content in general. You know, the videos I've made, the things I speak about. We can start there. You know, you sharing your thoughts about stuff that I've done and I've said, and either you agree or disagree. The live stream is strictly for you. And I'm also looking at directions too as well. So I'm looking at y'all, but I'm looking at directions as well too. But yes, conversations with OSD Live Reloaded is later on. Shouts out to everybody that's been supporting. I truly appreciate you supporting. It's skinny. Damn, y'all, I must be out here looking like a West Coast. Shouts out to the West Coast. Got nothing bad to say about California. California, San Diego. Shouts out to all the West Coast legends that, you know, y'all name it right now. Those guys really paved the way for West Coast rap. And to see the evolution of how music is now is dope. It's fire. It's definitely fire. More topics, thoughts. That's why I do the conversation segments, so I can hear from you all and y'all share your. Morning runs. Yes, some morning runs in before we kick it later on. Shouts out to everybody that's in the live chat right now, sharing their thoughts. It is a good Saturday. A lot of crazy stuff been going on too. Been seeing the Lil Durk situation. That was crazy. I don't know. I didn't read too much of the details. I saw the headlines and stuff, and I'm seeing it all over different social media platforms. You know, very, very unfortunate event. Like it, and also I seen the situation with Wiz Khalifa and what he had going on in Romania, and how he could be possibly facing some jail time as well, some prison time, because of the way that the rules are set up in Romania, how they have a zero tolerance for drug use there. And it's kind of confusing to me too, because I know artists like Wiz Khalifa, Snoop Dogg, whose brand is smoking weed, how they have a clause in their contracts but still able to get in. But I guess it's not where you at, or who you know is where you at in this situation, and he just so happened to be somewhere where they didn't tolerate any kind of drug use, and unfortunately, that's where it's landed him now. In the situation that he's in right now, which I've seen the tweet that he put out, like shouts out, he's shouting out Romania and said he'll return back, but being more compliant with their rules and stuff. So it's crazy seeing it though. Like, they really thinking about getting the man prison time, but that's really his trademark, really his brand, really something that he put in place, that we know him for. The Cushion Orange Juice, all the projects that he's done. We know him for all those different types of songs and albums that he's done. That was all weed related. When you think of Wiz Khalifa, you're gonna think of grass, like straight up. So when you see a situation where he could be facing time for having weed on him, it's crazy, because that's been his part of his brand for years. As we know in Wiz Khalifa. So yeah, I just thought that's crazy. 2024 has been a really, really crazy year, just for everybody. And this is a year that I will not forget. I definitely remember January up until now. So that's how I know a year like this is not going to be unforgettable. It's definitely not going to be unforgettable. I can promise you that. A lot has went down this year. But I already know it's going to get better. It's going to get better with time. We just have to stay prayed up, stay positive, and stay focused. That's what I've seen. It has to come down to, you staying focused and staying prayed up. Because it's real out here. And if you're not careful, you can be consumed by it. So, I say all to say this. Continue to have a great Saturday morning. I will return, like I said, for the live stream Conversations with OSD Live. So make sure that you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Subscribe to this channel. We'll be back live at 3 p.m. for Conversations with OSD Live Reloaded, where you, the audience, can be a panelist or in the chat as well. Ask me any questions. Hit the link that I'll provide for you to become a panelist on the show, and you can share your thoughts on the panel with me as well. Ask me questions and we'll go from there. But this live stream is strictly for you, the audience, to share your thoughts, and I appreciate everybody that's been supporting. Thank you. Hitting that like button, hitting that subscribe button. I appreciate your subscription, sharing this video, sharing the live stream, sharing the channel. Thank you. Leaving comments on videos. It goes a great way. It goes a long way, and I appreciate y'all for supporting and just sharing your thoughts, whether you agree or disagree. It helps me as a content creator, see where I would like my shows to go, or in the reactions, and I truly appreciate that. So thank you all for all your time and patience as well, for being patient with me. And I'll return later on, with the show, and you can share your thoughts up there on the show. So continue to have a good day. Sending nothing but positive vibrations your way. OSD Live Reloaded, aka Also Dope Live Reloaded, is the channel. Thank you.